Morris, what do you just take away from this one?
I don't even know what to say, to be honest, but you know what I'm saying, played hard in the second half, and we just didn't have enough to win the game. Wyoming executed, weren't playing good defense, you know what I'm saying, just took advantage of us.
Is it defensively, do you feel like it's effort? Do you feel like schematically something's off? Like what did it feel like tonight?
I feel like really off our groove. You know, some players kind of lost confidence, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta all, as one, help players get out of the slump that we're in, you know what I'm saying? So defensively, offensively, and a lot of us are just giving up points, including myself, giving up tray balls. And but I feel like we did a better job second half fighting. But when we started fighting, it was too late. So.
Mo, that's 2 in a row without Jalen House, and the obvious question is how much is he part of what's going on, and how much of it is something bigger than that that's going on?
Obviously, he's a huge part to our success, and not having him is huge. He's our Energizer Bunny. He brings a lot of energy to us, and not having him is, you know, it's kind of shitty, you know what I'm saying? But he's gonna keep rehabbing and get back. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we're missing a great player, and hopefully he can get back before San Jose State and help us.
Pitino's always said that, like, offense isn't the problem, it's the defense.
Yes.
I know the defense has been the problem again tonight, but you guys put up 56 points tonight too. So now it looks like the offense is also the problem, maybe at least a little bit. How much of that is the point guard not running the offense, and how much of it is you guys just not really converting? Or
yeah, I don't feel like it's the point guard. You know, Donnie's young. It's a lot for him to handle. You know what I'm saying? Young freshman, so I wouldn't say it's his fault, but you know, it's a learning experience for him. He's a freshman, and he's gonna get better. But he's kind of put in a position to start and fill a huge role for Jalen House, which is hard because House does everything for us. You know what I'm saying? So rebounds, assists, plays hard, Energizer Bunny. So when we get him back, that'll be good.
Well, there's so much energy around this team. When you just a couple weeks ago, and that first loss to Nevada was just deflating. I mean, is it difficult to bounce back from that? Is that where you can draw this line straight to that loss?
I feel like every team has their slumps, and this is one of them. You know what I'm saying? We had a great start to the season, and this adversity time. It's time for us to face adversity. How are we gonna bounce back from this? Are we gonna give up and keep losing, or are we gonna bounce back and pick it up and start winning games? And I feel like with this team in the locker room, none of us have hung our heads. We have no toxic locker room players. So I've been around a couple locker rooms, and I feel like this team is gonna bounce back. So.
Morris, you didn't have a lot of touches. Was that partly Jalen not being out there? Was Wyoming doing anything in particular to keep the ball out of your hands?
Just doubling, just kind of sagging off Joe a little bit, forcing Joe to shoot threes, kind of sagging his man, sagging Donnie's man on me. So, you know, it's hard to get touches when there's 2-3 players on you. It's hard to make my moves. So I just got to flow within the offense, set screens, roll, and just play within the flow, man. Find easy buckets, offensive rebound. Just try to rebound as much as I can, so I knew I wasn't going to get the ball today. So I just try to crash the boards and just use as much effort as I can. So, and it wasn't enough, so.
Yeah, on that note, I mean, a career high in rebounds tonight. I mean, were you aware? I mean, kind of where you were at numbers-wise with that?
Yeah, I mean, rebounds, no, I didn't know how many I had, but they kind of shut me out last time I played Wyoming. I had 0 everything. I was in foul trouble, so I just wanted to play as hard as I can in this game, man, and it wasn't enough, but I'm saying, basketball.
you guys have been in a position all year where you're thinking NCAA tournament at large, even if you don't, win the Mountain West tournament. At this point, with this home loss, there's a good chance that you guys might need to win that Mountain West tournament. Is that something that you guys then kind of recalibrate maybe your thought process and start saying, okay, if we need to rest guys for that tournament, we do? Or do you think like this next game Friday is as urgent as any of them?
I feel like we're not done yet, man. I mean, we lost at home, but we got a couple quad ones coming up. If we could successfully beat San Diego State, Boise State, and win out, which is possible, I feel like we can. I feel like we'll still be in position, but obviously this loss is tough. You know what I'm saying? So.
With Jalen being such a big thing of energy for your guys' team, why he's out, how are you guys refocusing and trying to bring your own energy? Why he's...
No, we're trying. It's tough, man. It's super tough. You know, it's easier said than done. Bring energy, man. When you're down the first half and, you know what I'm saying, young players hang their heads and older guys, me mash, trying to pick them up because we know what it takes. You can't hang your head when you're down. And the lead jumps up, keep hanging their head. We just got to keep playing through adversity. It's going to hit. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you fight through it. And we try to fight through the second half, but we just didn't have enough.
Mo, after these losses, coach has been talking about you guys, trying to learn from it and move on for the next one. I mean, what are you guys learning along the way, and what's still, left to go as you get ready for another one on the road on Friday?
Learning a lot, man. Learning that we got to play way harder on defense, obviously, but as well as just finding energy within ourselves. We have a key player that's out, helps this team tremendously, so we got to keep playing, man. Keep playing hard. That's just what he's been telling us, man. Don't hang your head, man. You hang your head, we're finished. So, and we got a lot of games left. Just don't hang your head, man.
Yeah, one more quick one. Second chance points, 16 points for a team in Wyoming that actually doesn't do a whole lot of offensive rebounds. I know a lot of those are because they were shooting threes and had some long rebounds, but how deflating is it when a team is putting up 16 second chance points that the scouting report doesn't even say they go for offensive rebounds very often?
Disappointing, but long threes, long rebounds, and we just didn't do a good job of checking out and going to get the ball, kind of just ball watching. But, you know what I'm saying? That's what happened.